Hello, everyone. It's another MonsterCon and another week of me and Scruffy hoarding all the waifus to ourselves.
Yes, Hinkle unfortunately has his IRL waifu, or future waifu.
I know, I can't believe he went 3D.
I know, what a degenerate.
Eh. He'll be missed.
Will he?
He'll be half missed.
That was rude, I shouldn't have laughed that hard.
Alright, and they also announced another free DLC we're getting at the end of the month. One of the Coven members, Faith, will be dateable with the guest character options. They really got a nice little breadcrumb trail going after the release of these games nowadays. Alright. Local. Let's get this con on the road. Let's see, we got lo-fi or fantasy we haven't done yet.
Do lo-fi.
Alright. Just keep the title music rolling. Hey, yo, Duppy. My goat streaming? Yep, we're the best goat.
Bah.
I'm surprised they haven't had, like, some sort of satyr girl as one of the characters in this yet.
That's a good point. I'm taking Taffy again. Taffy D Cat.
Taffy D Cat. Oh, what chapter of One Piece is she from?
Work hard, play hard.
2001.
Oh. Where was she on September?
The 21st of September?
Yes, let's go with that one. What's a pasta I haven't done yet?
Penne?
How to spell that into a... First of all, how do I spell that to begin with, and then how can I turn that into
Penne.
Oh, okay. I guess that just works as a normal name then. It's like Penny.
Penne. It's the fancy version. No, your parents named you after pasta.
Am I French? No, you're Italian.
Oh no!
And our dates. Who to go for indeed is the question.
I think I'm gonna do Liam tonight.
Okay. You know, I was getting Doug thrown at me last time. I think I'll go for Doug this time.
Yeah, I was getting the same with Liam.
The game's really pushing at us, so okay, we'll take it.
Owning your clown, that's funny.
Step on me.
Iambic pentameters. Evil lair interior design.
Very nice.
I'm not a worm, so I can't pick drama.
Only one bed.
Let's go with feel-good fanfics.
Let's see. This one's actually kind of tough for Doug. I don't see too many things.
Doug likes everything.
Yeah. I guess only one bed, I guess, would kind of fit him, maybe. DDR? Is he a dancer? I don't know. Let's go for searching.
He likes games and merch and stuff like that.
Yeah, let's go searching for loot, because that's like the gamer equivalent of buying merch.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison.
Your top 3 favorite Pokemans. I would say these would line up more with Digimon, if anything. Because these are
Well,
people.
Pokemans.
Oh, right.
Smart one in the top left. I guess the one in the top middle.
Very nice one.
Yes, I'm very attached. Let's go fabulous guy in the bottom right.
Very fabulous.
The most.
Let's go for fun guy. With beer for hands. Let's go puppet man. And let's also take fabulous guy. We weren't new to this. This is about our 4th rodeo or so.
Draw your weapon.
So what kind of comic shall we make this time? We didn't unlock anything new.
You said you wanted to do romance, so I'm surrendering to your choice here.
Yeah, we'll do I'm surprised we didn't unlock another one after last time. I guess we have to finish a row first. So let's get that
Perhaps.
bingo. The fear of failure stopped us for too long, so we're gonna go after new husbandos this time.
Ready for some
Cute little
feline
ape.
felonies.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what I want to do that think I might do good with Liam.
Smarts is definitely gonna be a one for him.
Yeah, let's get some smarts.
Main stage.
Some smarts.
Soft or hard? You decide to attend a panel based on the merits of soft versus hard magical systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain 2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes. Now, I didn't ask this any of the other types that popped up, but soft versus hard, that is hard just, like, very rule-heavy, basically?
Yeah. Where soft is more like there's like it's loose, freeform.
So it's just more about what the writer feels like in that sense.
Well, kind of that. It's also like in D&D, it's a hard magic system, and that only certain people can do it. But it's also more in the system. It's like how involved is casting magic for one.
Okay, so like more process, more setup.
Is it all runes and circles, or is it just hurling whatever you imagine?
I get you. Is it early stage Naruto or late stage Naruto?
Yeah, like everything up to the Sasuke arc is so good.
I know that after Shippuden ended on Toonami, they started over from the beginning, and it's like, wow, this just feels... I mean, going from the start to the end, yeah, it's night and day, but with the systems, really, too, wow. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico to attend a marathon viewing all the greatest shonen anime of all time, Garuto Academia's Dragon Balls. Oh, hey, how topical. Do you want Nico this time, or should I take him again?
Oh, hold on, I'm getting the stream. You do him. I did him last time.
Okay.
I'll do Omen.
Are you all ready for the best day of our lives? We got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure shonen bliss ahead of us. I love his shonen character outfit.
Yeah, that's very shonen. Yu-Gi-Oh hair, giant sword.
We got like Cloud shoulder pad.
Multiple belts on the arm. Just like Sasuke or Cloud.
It's not a JRPG character without many, many belts. Our favorite boob inspector.
This is stupid. Why would I be excited to be watching a dumb kids cartoon?
Do you think she knows what the hat says? Or they just gave her a fun hat? It's like, now wear this, it'll be
Boob
funny.
Inspector?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Some badass fight scenes later.
Glorious.
Kick his ass, Garuto. You cannot lose now. I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you.
She's just like me.
For real, for real.
Don't worry, Garuto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him the strength to pull through.
Egads, you were right, Liam. How did you do that?
Hey guys, only you two tonight. Hey Khazard. Yeah, Hinkle, instead of going for monster waifus, he ran off with a real waifu. The nerd.
Yeah, he's got to go to a theme park. I'm not jealous.
I just know how anime goes. Watch. Now Garuto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage.
Gotta be a montage.
Right again. Are you some kind of anime psychic? No, I simply understand the basic concept of tropes.
Work your psychic magic on me, Liam. What are the winning lottery numbers?
I don't know. No, Omen. Liam's an anime psychic. He can't foresee regular old life events, just anime ones.
I see. Okay, Liam. Suppose my life was an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would the winning numbers be?
I love the train of thought there.
Please. Just rephrase it.
I'm not a psychic, anime or otherwise. Don't be so modest, buddy. We won't tell anyone you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame. Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him. Which is great, because you want the attention on you.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna wow everyone.
Wow, everyone, it's the over-designed character.
The short, quiet one with an overcrowded design.
What? No way. The big guy's all sweat, muscles, and sweet, sweet violence.
The other character's a mere toothpick. So quiet. He could never be the real threat.
You eventually watch Garuto defeat the big guy, and then the short guy kills the big guy.
What? He killed his own ally?
You really thought you won, Garuto? All you've done is prolong your own demise. I'll kill you using the ancient techniques of my ancestors, and with this gun I found. Wow, Taffy D. Cat, you totally called it. Are you an anime psychic too? Neither of us are anime psychics. That isn't a thing.
Liam's right. I'm actually an anime detective.
Oh, God.
I used context clues to deduce the twist before it happened. Notice the short guy's badass eyebrows carved, hinting at a troubled badass past. Also, during Garuto's training montage, you can see the short guy find a gun in a bush in the background. Incredible! You're a veritable anime Sherlock Holmes!
I want to see an anime do that, just a character in the background picking up a gun, and then 20 episodes later it becomes relevant. 3 cheers for Taffy D. Cat, anime detective!
Oh, okay, so that's what she is. She's an anime detective in One Piece.
If I say hip hip hooray, will you all quiet down? Finally, some praise for your amazing pattern recognition skills that aren't related to Among Us. You gain 2 smarts, but lose 2 charm.
Step aside.
Very
nerds.
smart.
Hey, Pint of Pain. We're doing good. How are you doing? Oh, I like this jam.
Probably charm would hurt.
Yeah.
Fun.
Let's get a little more charm. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy just raid your parents' house? You buy all of them just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon 2 charm from the memories. That one feels like a deep cut. Later, you and April meet up with Miko and Zoe to check out the booth for Easy Cheesy, a popular mobile gacha game.
The Power Rangers one always gets me. Looks like a fucking diaper.
I guess I'll do Zoe. Do you want Zoe or April?
I could do both.
Okay.
Okay. Thinking April though.
Also, hey, we got Clussy this time. We were very Clussy absent last run.
Yeah, she had last week off. She's back from her vacation. Can't believe they're giving out free download codes for General Gorgonzola. You're gonna be the envy of the forums.
Doing alright, just watched the most insufferable analysis as to why Delta Rune Chapter 2 is what ruined Delta Rune. Wow, the game really got ruined pretty quick, didn't it?
Justice will prevail.
Hold on, General. The White Ranger's coming to rescue you from your loot box prison.
Don't have horny April noise anymore. I cry.
Oh no! We lost her sound just in time for her to come back.
Still don't get why this game is so popular. All you do is click on prize boxes and unlock characters, right?
No, you don't understand. You click on the prize boxes and unlock the coolest characters ever. Here, you can try it out on my phone.
Oh, wow.
Fine. So I guess I just click here and ooh, I unlock someone. She's cute.
Which one?
Why is it always these two show up when it's just us?
I know. Which one do you want this time?
I'll do Mosquito.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the Easy Cheesy booth. Here are your General Gorgonzola download codes.
Hey, on the pizza here. Oh!
Give it to me.
Woo!
Yeah, my life is now complete.
Click. Got another one. You look so yummy.
Oh, you seem like dedicated fans. What if I told you there were more exclusive characters you could unlock?
Zoe in.
They'd face slap my ass and call me mommy because I'm in.
Me too. We're willing to do anything for these gachas, aren't we, Rangers?
Can't talk. Must click.
Oh no, we lost her.
She's a whale now.
I love consumers with such single-minded devotion.
You're running 2 promotions right now. Just complete the necessary task and go get your prize.
These tasks seem kinda sketch, but you're not one to question anything with such cool gachas on the line. What do you pick? Oh.
Pick your waifu.
Let's see, 5 crimes in the name of the game, or reconnect with your estranged child best friend and get them to download it.
Yeah. And then you have your choice of above.
Yeah, do we go for the big booba femme fatale, or do go for the spunky tomboy? I feel like this is a very one-sided choice here. We gotta go for the spunky tomboy.
I respect that choice. I also respected the other. I can appreciate a man who wants that, but tomboy is superior.
The whole video basically boiled down to I didn't like character development continuing from chapter 1. and I hate the representation in the game. It's one of those kind of analyses. You scroll way back into your contacts and call a friend you haven't talked to in a long time. Hiya, Blobbert. You want...
Wow, I can't believe it's you. It makes me so much.
Hopefully this is one shot.
What are you doing these things? Change the world. This is like the best matches of the whole world. Tell me everything.
Oh, I love the voice. It's like Donald Duck with the flu. Bob's good. As for me, I've been getting into a game called Easy Cheesy. Have you heard of it?
Can you hurry up? This is cutting into my clicking time. Oh, it's gonna be hard to do this on an N.
I'm
Oh, I gotta find the voice again.
No, I'm not the rest of it. Is it a party game like those film party games we used to play in your house?
Even better, it's a highly addictive mobile gacha game. If you make an account and friend me, we could collect and trade gachas together.
Oh, it's multiplayer? I'll download it now. Maybe we can meet up and plan sometime and catch up on...
Sure, Penny would love that. Okay, bye.
April grabs your phone, hangs up the call, and whirls on the corporate chills.
Gotchas now.
April, you know that's my phone, right? Can't you do this on your own phone?
Shut up.
Okay.
Good work. I couldn't have commissioned a more effective or soulless advertisement myself. Here are your exclusive gotchas. The most beautiful QR codes ever.
You're the best, Penny. It's true. Everyone thinks so. Especially Blobbert, that funny blobby fellow. Maybe you two should reconnect. Nah, you rather cherish your new friendships. You sure Blobbert's made some new friends too? Yeah, it's probably fine. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 boldness.
Gotta make some money.
Let me get a little fun just because I want to bring it up so it's not that low.
Fun, that is up here. You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decided that you never will you ever play this game again. At least you gained 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things the other players admitted.
We should play Catan again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We just need to get like more than 3 people.
I feel like we could probably pull that off on a Friday at some point.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll get Shima available, and then maybe if he's up for it, Visual.
Yeah. I saw a video I forgot to link it in chat because I saw this video the other day about a Paper Mario board game that was Japan only. And it's like it's tile based, like they got all these tiles, so obviously one of the main games is like Mahjong. But they just made like every other possible game you could do using these tiles. So it's like 25 board games in one. And this guy ported it over to Tabletop Simulator to make it English translated. I was like, oh, Hinkle would probably get a kick out of that because he likes Paper Mario.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, after this, I'll look it back up and post it in the video games chat.
Yeah, do that. That sounds pretty cool.
You then look over and see Liam, Omen, and Doug and Nico chatting in front of a scoreboard. Sports? In your con? You better check this anomaly out.
Oh, hi there.
my other deep in the throat voice. Doug's way easier though.
Not as ducky.
Hey, Taffy D Cat, do you want to play imaginary ball with us?
You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's fun, probably.
Omen just absolutely outclassing everybody else with the aura.
Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you.
Ha! You've made a critical strategic error, Vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution.
You're right. It is completely unfair. For you four.
Oh no, Liam's a shark.
It is on. You and your friends sit down, close your eyes, and start imagining as hard as you can. You imagine yourself on the bench. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play sports either, even if they are imaginary. Do any of you see the ball?
Are we winning?
Well, just the inside of my eye sockets. I will win it.
Ha! I just scored a point.
What? How? Forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life?
Yes.
Yes, I score again. You think maybe Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points.
Wow.
Oh, nice. I wish I was half the athlete you are, Liam.
Liam, somehow, stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. A crowd has formed to cheer him on. He's up 20-0, which is to say, he keeps repeating, "Ha, I score again," with his eyes closed. Sorry gang, I gotta hit the bench. I think I twisted my imaginary ankle.
Fine, be gone from me. Taffy D Cat, get in there and win me some points or I will twist both of your imaginary ankles.
Ah, shit, you don't have imaginary medical insurance. You better beat Liam at this game. But how?
These are both really good. I'm going with anime mastermind plot twist.
Continue the anime plots.
What a twist.
Liam's been on our team all along. What a twist.
No, that's not true. I've never been on your team.
But Taffy D Cat demanded that you were. She put the rules of imaginary ball. It is true.
Ooh,
You're right. The clues were staring us in the face all along. Liam's even wearing our team uniform. No, I'm not. And look, he's been carrying an imaginary briefcase full of the imaginary money Taffy D Cat hired him with. How could I have missed that?
Liam, you sly dog. I am almost impressed. You really thought you could deceive me, but I am far too intelligent to be fooled by your double cross.
I'm not crossing you. You're just making stuff up. Which is probably the point of imaginary ball. But what would I know?
Why would I lie about that? I could obviously never fool a smart guy like Liam. He's clearly been in on this strategy with me the whole time.
What? No, Of course I knew Taffy D Cat's plan all along. It's just that, we thought if we told you all before the match, it would be too confusing of a strategy for you.
Give him an out.
Play to his ego. That's true. It's very confusing for me. Did we win?
Hooray!
We did. 3 cheers for Liam. Hip hip hooray.
Y'all hoist Liam into the air and cheer for him like the star athlete he is. Well, not literally. You sit in a circle and imagine that you're doing it. It's still epic, though. You gain 2 smarts for your quick thinking, but lose 2 fun.
Damn, my hard-earned fun.
Oh. I'm gonna go to the lobby. Bump up that charm a little. I don't think I'll need boldness. You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do, looking around for cheap entertainment. You notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will.
Of course you will. You also hear that in Mr. Krabs' voice.
Of course you will. I'll download that gacha game onto her phone so I can get mine back. You grab the purse, open it, and... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have 2 creativity and go imagine on your own. I'm out. You don't want to know what clown horrors
So,
are in there.
chat, what do you think it was?
Comment below. Later, you're at a hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. I really hope it's just a guy with a cat on his head to be funny.
Might be.
Ah.
Hello, ladies. You looked like you needed some company.
I was gonna say you better voice it. I'm doing literally every character in the scene.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We are keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something? Short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us.
Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
Hard pass.
Home. They like to go home.
Oh, you're already inviting me back to your place? I'm in.
You are propositioning intercourse before you even know her name. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day.
Yeah? How long ago was that? I love a mean MILF.
Damn, he's got a counter for everything.
Oh.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now.
But you'd make an exception for me, right? I'm a catch.
I have something you can catch. These fucking hands!
Hey, you wanna play hard to get, huh? That's okay. A predator loves the chase. Rawr,
Did you just
wink.
call yourself a predator?
Yeah.
Not the fucking line you think it was, bud. I will show you predation. Someone hand me a knife. No. No, please don't jeopardize the redemption arc of the sleep bowl. I'm sure Penny can get rid of him, right, Penny?
You sure can. And you can do it in the funniest way possible.
I can do it. I can do it 9 times.
Call the grandma. Or trapdoor. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wait, you installed a trapdoor in the bar? I thought you said you installed one in the concert.
I installed several
There's a lady
trapdoors
there,
in the I installed several trapdoors in the weeks leading up to the con. There's one here, 2 in the main lobby, 1 in the bathroom stall, 1 on the main stage, 1 in the elevator. That one's devious. That took me a while. And at least 1 more, but I forgot where I put it.
Damn, Penny. One cannot say that your trapdoor technique is half-assed. I think this goes beyond full ass. This is like double ass.
Kinky.
Double ass.
It's like a Homer right there.
What are you cuties whispering about? Are you fighting over which one of you gets to take me first? Cause I'm all for an orgy.
Actually, we were talking about how much hotter you'd look if you stood over there.
Oh, really? Right here?
No, like 2 more feet to the left.
Here?
Now you are too far left. Stand on top of that unrelated square cut into the floor. Yep, that's perfect. Let her rip, Penny!
You pull the huge lever that you're surprised nobody asked about earlier. The annoying flirt falls deep into the earth.
Ow! I think I broke all my bones. Except my boner, that is. Ha ha ha! Ah, it hurts so much.
Swear. I'm trying to kill some guys and they just still won't take a hint. So true!
You gain 2 smarts for having the foresight to install so many trapdoors, but lose 2 charm. Trade place. Everyone make a noise. Player orders decide based on which noise would weird you out the most if done by your partner during intercourse.
Well,
So
yours wouldn't be weird if I was having intercourse with Homer, but I don't think that's happening.
Yeah. And the howl could kind of go either way, depending.
Does she have a tail? If no, concern. If not dog, also concern.
I'll throw it to you.
Alrighty.
God, I've been doing all the pasta names. I keep thinking in the background for Robbie's face is just a bowl of pasta.
Some fresh fish sounds nice.
Time to go sit with Liam.
Liam,
I'm gonna go for a walk.
go for a walk. You and Liam go on a lovely stroll through the park.
I'll show you my favorite alleys.
Liam spends the whole time telling you the complete and exhaustive history of the man bun. You tuned most of it out. You're more focused on watching his luscious purple lips flap about shit you couldn't care less about. In the end, Liam got to hear himself talk, and you got to stare at him without seeming creepy for once. It's a perfect night for you both.
Where do I get a health potion?
And I shall go with the Doug. Ooh, board game
Doug
night.
Peter.
You and Doug have a great game night.
I will crush you.
You play a few friendly rounds of competitive tarot. Doug gives you some interesting readings, including one that makes you hesitant to ever eat lettuce again. All of your readings for Doug involve him kissing someone who looks suspiciously similar to you. You don't win any games, but let's be real, that wasn't your goal anyway. Hopefully there's a second date in your future.
Attaboy, Dougie. So, you seen those compilations of those old MTV cartoons that used to be on in like the early 2000s that are just on YouTube?
The what cartoons?
The old MTV animated ones from the early 2000s?
MTV.
Yeah, like Undergrads was one.
No, I don't think I have.
They were only like 1 season long, but I know Pan Pizza talked about a couple of them.
Oh.
There was one called 3 South, which is, do you remember that show Border Town?
Border Town.
It was that short-lived Fox one.
Oh, I remember hearing about that one, but I never saw it.
Yeah, the guy who made that worked on Family Guy, but he also made this show called 3 South. It's not highbrow, but it's got some damn quotable moments.
What is it called? Deep South?
3 South.
Oh, 3
like
South.
As in, yeah, like Dorm 3 South.
Very south.
There's also undergrads, which is pretty interesting.
Huh.
A little bit more grounded in about 4 friends and going into college. What's interesting is the creator voices all 4 of them, and he's doing impressions of 3 of his friends for the other 3.
Sounds like a Cosby Show sort of deal.
You wouldn't
Or-
tell. The dude's voices are really distinct.
Hmm. Sounds pretty talented.
But it's also like super old school, like 2000s nerd shit. Like they talk about Star Wars a lot. And then you remember, wow, it really was just Star Wars and Star Trek back then, wasn't it? They didn't have a lot. 40K wasn't mainstream enough to talk about on TV yet.
Yes, the Star Wars Trek and the Star Trek Wars. Classic. Hey, Libby. Who are you each going for? I'm going for Doug.
I'm going for Liam.
The con's a whirlwind of activity, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Let's brainstorm. Hey, speaking of the 2000s, what trend from the early 2000s should come back already?
Oh, that first one's really strong.
Delicious tobacco, wearing pants, actually seeking revenge, only needing to learn like
2 are really strong personally.
3 memes of 4 slang words to sound cool. Yeah, you only need to know like, yeah, I can have cheeseburger, troll, face,
usually lol or lamau
yeah, lols.
for the lols. Epic.
Yeah.
Leet.
Oh, Leet. We need to bring Leet back.
I still love Leet personally.
We need all those. It's like what was it? The image that's like of how ecology evolves, as showing like all the different meme faces from back then, and nowadays it's like 20 different just variations of Soy Jack face.
I know, right?
We need to rebuild the environment. We need to get diversity
To
back.
be fair, that was what it was for a long time. That was kind of was with Trollface.
Yeah,
Trollface. Remember, this is kind of what happened with Trollface, but then it slimmed down. But the problem is that we haven't hit that point with Soy Jacks.
Yeah, we need.
Haven't hit the criticality point where it starts. The lower quality ones die off.
It's just too easy to throw like 3 of them onto a video thumbnail to keep it going.
I know, right?
I've been seeing so many of like the Soy Jack pointing backwards, popping back up again on video thumbnails. Like it's making a swing back, that one. Yeah, we got to bring back the memes.
Let's write a bestseller.
What is your strongest asset when on a first date? Oh, that bottom left one's concerning.
They all are, but I transform into a tiger.
Transform into a tiger. Very good.
I think that's funny.
It's also
It's
smart. Have any favorites?
They are smart creatures.
Let's go. Time is
Any
running.
favorite story moments so far? I have enjoyed Zoe's Garfield Lasangere. That's been my favorite story moment so far.
I need to get more fun with Solo.
More fun. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, you had too fun sitting. I also liked Aravi's alone sit. That was some nice lore to get on her.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to camp sometime and get more of her runs than that. Later, you sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and Nico.
Good day to you.
Good evening, Oh, good. Everyone's here. Thank you for all agreeing to be a part of my campaign. Prepare to enter my fantasy film of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this all goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern, looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
I like you're getting a D&D theme again with Liam. I think my cunning wizard, Wizzo Cunningham, would cunningly scan the tavern for any shady characters. I rolled a 15 on my perception check.
Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about...
Ooh, Wizzo loves dominoes, and so do I. I joined their game.
Okay, are you going to talk to them too? As I was saying...
How silly!
You said dominoes? Sorry, I had to check my phone, so I wasn't paying attention. But I love dominoes! As do I. I will destroy you all at this game within a game.
See, you can't blame them, Liam. You brought up dominoes. Those are fire.
Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I must lay the most intimidating domino?
I love calling a die a math rock. It's a great new term. I'm taking that.
Hell if I know. W&W doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign.
Which means we can homebrew it ourselves. This is why I love TTRPGs. The only limit is your imagination. Your friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a W&W campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun out. Poor guy. Maybe you should do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. Let's eat the dominoes.
Delicious dominoes. I mean, they have a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
My favorite moment, as Khazard says, was the Catboy cops and how it mentioned their sweaty balls, because if I must suffer, so must everyone else.
Sweaty balls.
You are pure dexterity, pure stealth. Piece by piece, the whole domino set goes down your throat. Your friends are too engrossed in their match to notice, until...
Well, friends, I think we made so that I play my double six domino.
You don't have it. In fact, you all notice that you're missing almost all your dominoes.
I'll kill you!
What? Where'd they go? I was about to win. Don't fuck with me, Liam, or I'll be playing dominoes with your teeth next.
I mean, gee, I went the way the dominoes are.
This smells sketchy. Liam, do I detect any domino stealing magic in our midst?
No, but with an Arcana roll of literally anything, you can sense evil magic rolling off these hooded figures you've been sitting with.
Wait, evil magic, you say? Now I recall Liam saying something about an evil warlock. He must be the domino thief.
Then we shall vanquish the bastard and reclaim what is rightfully ours.
And we'll save the realm.
Sure, if there's time.
Your friends finally focus up and complete Liam's quest, eventually defeating the warlock. What an adventure!
That was cool!
It was fun, especially the adventuring part. Next time, maybe we should consider skipping the dominoes and getting straight to the adventure.
Why do I play with you people? Noted. You saved Liam's campaign. All it took were some high stealth rolls and imaginary heartburn. You gained 2 fun, though you lose 2 creativity.
Let's speedrun this shit.
It is I. I will... Let's boost up my creativity a little. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artists meeting. Awesome! You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? Haha, it's a con artist meetup.
Haha.
You gain 2 creativity, learning to bend the truth to make a quick buck. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel with Zoe and Nico when Doug bursts into the room like a socially awkward bull.
Somebody pinch me.
I'm freaking out. This is the best day of my life. I'm gonna throw up. Someone call my mom.
There's a lot to unpack there. What's going on?
I answered a rap at this morning thinking the prize was great parks. But it turns out it was for lunch with an actor named Kenan Reeves. And actually won.
Aw, dang, so you didn't get any rare pogs? No Alf?
Wait, the other rap is still going on? How rare are these pods?
You refocus? I'm about to meet a celebrity I've never even heard of, and I'm not prepared. I read some icebreakers down, but the ink got smudged. Is how is it with the weather a good conversation starter?
I like it.
Meh.
Sir, if you want to follow up question B, are you having a stroke?
That's the power of friendship.
Don't worry, Doug. We can help you. We'll make sure you make a great impression with the power of friendship. Rainbow Wave.
Hooray!
Yay, friendship.
What should we do? Should we give him an earpiece and feed him lines, Serrano style?
Ooh.
Actually, I was gonna suggest I whip up some Doug cosplay and go in his place, but your idea's better. 15 minutes later, Doug's sitting across from Kenan Reeves, while you, Zoe, and Nico watch them from the window with a walkie-talkie.
Jello.
Really nice to meet you, sir. I'm Kenan. No, wait. You're Kenan. I knew that. My name's, I want to say Dennis.
Uh-oh, he's dying out there.
Don't panic, Doug. Wink at him. Cool people are always winking.
Doug Wink? Does he even have eyelids?
Oh, good question. Psst, Doug, do you have eyelids? Zoe and Nico are many wonderful things, but good wing people isn't one of them. Feed Doug some lines so he makes a good impression on the celebrity. Alternate biography? Or just say we're pulling a Serrano?
Good question.
You know, I just want to see what happens by just being upfront. Let's just say we're pulling... I hope it's that Kenan reveals he's also doing it as well. So, I'm sure you know plenty about me. Tell me about you.
Okay, you know a fact about me. I have 3 friends who are giving me conversational advice through an earpiece.
What?
Hey, what? Not cool, guys.
Whoa, an earpiece. Really?
Yeah, it's hard to see because I don't have actual ears, but it's there.
I can't believe this. I also have 3 friends giving me conversational advice through an earpiece. Haha, yes!
Well, it's taking a sec to load here. To open the stream. Mild annoyance. I must go to twitch.tv/Khazard.
Twitch.tv/Khazard.
Bring your Mexicans. There's no Hinkle here. Oh, that's just an exclamation point. I thought the sentence was continuing.
Oh,
Really?
Yep. They're hiding in that bush behind the window. Look, they're waving hello.
Oh, they are. Right next to it. How do we not notice that?
Sorry I deceived you, but I was so nervous. I've never done one of these lunch with a fan things before. I was worried I'd come off as an unrelatable, out-of-touch big shot.
Oh, Keanu, I mean Keenan.
You don't have to worry.
No.
How can I not find you relatable? You're doing the exact same thing I'm doing.
Haha, true. Earpiece twinsies.
well, you know what? Revealing the Serrano trick actually gave Doug excellent material to bond with Keenan over. And now that the double Serrano is out in the open, you and Keenan's other 3 friends also participate in the conversation, through the earpiece.
Voyeurs, the lot of you.
Weird lunches are best lunches. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity.
Come on, I know a shortcut.
I'll take some boldness.
Boldness in the car. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Pff, stupid kids, when will they learn? But no racism Hinkle takes the spice out of each stream. Yeah, well, we gotta take him out every now and then so you can appreciate him when he is here.
Don't worry, sexist Scruffy's here to carry the load.
Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, but there are worse things than scratching your knees.
Take that statement out of context. Oh, what the hell, even in context? It sounds awful.
Nobody clip that. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Ah, fuck, why'd you have to remember that? Now you're crying too! After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid. Way to go! You gained 2 boldness.
I don't want to read his diary.
Later, you walk past the con jail, the room where rule breakers go to think about what they've done. You spot some familiar faces among the inmates. I hate you, Omen. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't stolen that plushie and made a big scene.
It was the seller who made a scene. I was simply matching his energy.
Objection!
Hey, it's Phoenix Wright.
And Hinkle's not here.
It's another episode of the game caters to us when caters to the people who are not here. You have nothing to fear. Your attorney is here. I'll get you 2 out of this faster than you could say objection. Let me screenshot that for later. Racist Hinkle, sexist Scruffy, psychopath Shima, and horse hump Khazard. I like mine because I get 2 adjectives.
Just getting that for the reference for the thumbnail.
We're fucked. Officers, how long do you intend to keep my clients behind bars? Which one of the cops do you want?
Well, they tried to steal. I was thinking we'd give them at least overnight.
Overnight? Perhaps we could commute their sentences. Instead of staying overnight in con jail, they could spend 3 years in regular prison.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Nico? Don't worry, everyone knows that legally, 1 day of con jail equals 5 years of prison. You're getting the better end of the deal here. That's absurd, untrue, and definitely not something anybody knows.
Dibs on the top bunk when we get to prison.
We are not going to prison.
This is a trick to try and get the top bunk first. Be assured that I will shank you.
Nico might actually be onto something, though. Surely you could broker a deal with the guards to bail Omen and Liam out of jail. But what? I like that second one.
I think the first one is curiosity.
Online community servant? I want to say boldness or smarts.
Alright. Let's go with the cock doodler then.
That would be great, actually. The cat has been a thorn in my diaper all weekend.
You check all the places the cockdoodler has vandalized. It seems that no wall, floor, or distracted person's shirt is safe from their reign of phallic terror.
I bet that guy's the cockdoodler. He has an evil, lusty look in his eyes. You can't just keep pointing out random people and asserting that they're the cockdoodler. Why not? Statistically speaking, I have to be right eventually.
Nah, we gotta follow the facts. We're dealing with someone with an artistic flair, a disdain for the status quo, and a love of cocks.
You know, I think I cracked this case.
Liam, I'm afraid that makes you our prime suspect. My love of cock has always been held to a perfectly legal standard.
Oh, look, it must be that girl. Just look at her shifty gaze. What did I just tell you?
Actually, partner, I think she's right about this one. That girl's eyes are very shifty. What?
Okay, whatever. We gotta wrap this case up anyway, or the chief's gonna be pissed. Let's bring her in.
What? It'll be okay, ma'am. If you need a lawyer, call Nico Sharp, face attorney at law. The law is truly in shambles. That is a good thing we were there. That was some excellent sleuthing, Omen. Good job at catching the perp.
Oh no, you misunderstand. I am the cockdoodler. I merely seized the opportunity to frame someone else for the crime.
God damn it, Omen. You know that as your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I have to scold you for breaking the law. But more than that, as a yaoi connoisseur, I have to teach you how to draw better cocks. Oh, that's it. That's an interesting sentence.
Hey.
Your police investigation ends with an erotic art lesson. Only at SpookyCon, huh? You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
I'm
Where
very
haven't
smart.
we been? Because I'm a completionist.
The smartest.
I am so smart.
Let me bump up my smarts a little. Oh, hey, speaking of dominoes.
I ate a bunch of them. Wait, did you eat a bunch of them? No, that was me.
Yeah, it was you. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. No one could play them anymore ever since Taffy D. Cat ate them all.
Every domino. I ate every domino. Not one was spared.
Garfield, where all food? You learned that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial role that forbids eating your own pieces. You guys must have been playing an earlier version.
That's the thing. I didn't eat my own pieces.
An hour
I
late.
had pieces to eat.
I always keep one up my sleeve. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group,
Which actually isn't hard, but still, 2 smarts for you. You spot Zoe and Doug having a thoughtful conversation, so you decide to pop over and be nosy.
This is going to be the most dad joke ever, but they really should replace your boldness with italics.
I like that.
I just thought of something like, alright, he'll more me talking to myself. Just like usual.
Yay, schizo stream.
Yeah, I wish I could be more popular, but it's hard to know how to even start talking to new people.
It's easy. I usually just see whoever looks like they might have a weird choice that needs making and insert myself into the situation.
We know.
Yeah, it's great.
But what if I get it wrong? Social situations can be so hard to understand.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Doug. They took out being wrong in the last game. Everything you do is objectively the correct thing.
Doug's sweet, mate.
I get you. I actually used to have trouble figuring out my stuff myself when I was first adjusting into mortal life. Not to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at it now. So, maybe I can give you some tips. Yes, please.
Huh.
Okay, so one thing. I realize this puts people at ease is smiling a lot. You know why? Because it shows you're friendly? Because it shows off your teeth. Mortals find the presence of teeth reassuring. So it grew an extra set so I can deploy when meeting new people.
Like in your mouth or somewhere else?
You're implying those weren't already there.
Touché.
Wow, that's smart. But I can't grow extra teeth. I don't think.
Huh?
Maybe I could grow some kind of friendly tooth necklace instead? That's perfect. Also, if you want to get closer to someone, try and plant in soft memories of you being by their side for most of their emotional moments. That way they'll see you as a supportive friend you can be.
See, what a perfect waifu. That she really cares by being there at all your best times.
Oh, I see. Do you think photoshopping myself into the family pictures would work too?
Cool.
Absolutely. You'll be as socially awesome as me in no time.
Zoe means well, but you gotta save Doug from the path she's leading him down. What actually good social trick can you suggest? Consider popular, say hi to random people around you. Only needs to be a pop star, win a Grammy. Such an overlap, it can't be a coincidence.
I know, right?
I mean, we gotta do that. Let's just get him a Grammy.
Latin pop sensation, Doug.
This is the best idea ever. Doug, are you ready for your pop star era? I think so.
Hey, PB Pixel, how you doing?
Here, unlike Hinkle, too good for us with his 3D life
It is theme park.
and his marriage. Not jealous.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Shut up, those are your tears, not mine. You're crying onto me.
Perfect. Okay, so how's he singing?
Yo.
Man? That's okay. Maybe we'll focus on the instruments instead. Can you play?
Huh?
Nothing? I'm beginning to think that winning a Grammy might be kinda hard.
interested, I think I've got an idea. I'll show you later.
Ooh. A few hours later, you spot Doug on the con floor. He's giving away free demo CDs to passerbys.
Thanks for taking one. Remember to vote for me at the Grammys. Doug, you made a demo? That's amazing. How did you learn music so quick?
Oh, I didn't. These CDs are blank. But I'm not gonna say attention that count.
Wow.
Starting your music career without even having any music? That's so brave and unique. Liam is going to be so jealous. You rock, Doug.
Some people pass by and recognize Doug. Hey, isn't that the musician who gave us that demo? Hey, Drew, awesome tape, man. Hope you win that Grammy.
Thanks. I hope so too.
Doug doesn't win a Grammy, but he does gain confidence. And isn't that the real win? And you win too, gaining 2 creativity for helping form a future star. But you lose 2 charm.
That's fair.
4 games and no CG of any of the girls, Zoe/Liam. Question why you put Liam in there. In a mating press. The devs are cowards. Well, there are the secret endings you have to unlock. We haven't gotten too deep in these.
Let's get some creativity.
Creativity. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to shake.
In my tumble?
A rumbly in your tumbly. There's no time to take off the costume, so you have to poop in cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplay gives you a better understanding for the character. Here's 2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way. You're wondering which of your friends you'll coincidentally run into next when you see Liam and Omen arguing nearby. Look, as your sponsor, I'm just saying that I don't think you've been bringing the right attitude to meetings lately.
Fuck the Redemption Arc program.
And I am saying that the Redemption Arc program is stupid, pointless bullshit, and I want out.
You know you'll have to go back to prison if you quit, right?
I know, but I cannot do what the youths are doing to the... But can I not do what the youths are doing to their jobs these days? I believe it is called quiet quitting.
Nope.
No, Omen. You can't quiet quit rehab.
Fuck! I hate this! What is the point of being good anyway?
It's just something you have to do.
I do not have to do anything. This is just what Big Good wants you to think. That's a deep cut. I'm surprised they referenced that character. These guys know their lore.
Let's just take a screenshot of that for later. Goodness is a requirement to live in a civilized society. You have to make positive choices and care about other people.
Objection! I can be evil and care about some other people. Care very much for Doug, and April, and Taffy D. Cat.
What about me?
As I was saying, I can care for others and still subjugate the universe to my ruthless totalitarian rule. These are not conflicting ideals.
I'm out.
That's not... fuck it. I give up. Oh, look. Wow. A bot with an actual, just normal name. Collapsing organization. No numbers or anything. Wow. Goodbye. I have collapsed that organization. Taffy D. Cat. I see you hiding behind that pillar. Make yourself useful and give me an inarguable reason why Omen should choose to live a life of good.
Hmm. These are both funny.
Hmm.
Cool feels like fun. Creativity, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one, yeah. Gotta collect all the morals. Moral Mon.
The second one reminds me. I remember I actually had a professor once ask our class to give him some good ratings on Rate My Professor, because some people were giving him negative review bombs. And I mean, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But out of curiosity, I actually looked him up on there to see what they were review bombing him for, and it seemed to be a lot of female students. Calling him out for being a creep.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's funny. It's like, hey, I need some. Can you, some of you people, offset the review bomb happening? And you look it up. Oh, maybe we shouldn't reverse this. Maybe this should stay.
Yeah, maybe if you were a better teacher. You know what? If you had given me an A, I would have given you a good review. But that didn't happen. Because you were a bad teacher. What? This changes everything.
Omen grabs you, you grab Liam, and you all run to the county clerk's office. I'll just need you to fill out the form confirming you have all the morals, says the clerk in a dull, monotone voice befitting a government agent.
Oh.
Let us see what we have here. Forgive others, be humble, admit fault. Check, check, check.
What could you have possibly done to have exhibit those morals?
Do you remember when I accidentally stabbed that teenager in the shoulder?
Ugh.
Accidentally. You said, stop pissing me off or I will stab you, right before you did it.
Nevertheless, I admitted fault for hurting him, forgave him for being a crybaby, and showed humility and not sticking around to finish the job. Jesus, Omen.
She just keeps getting
Really
better
our
and
best
better.
girl.
You're not going to accept this, are you?
Sir, I'm about to clock out. If she technically fulfilled the requirements, it's good enough for me. You may add one moral to the list, Mrs. the Undefeatable Omen.
It's Ms.
Yes.
I have thought long and hard about it, and I would like to make it to make it morally correct. To punch Liam to Leoncourt wherever he says something snarky.
Sure, done. Have a good night.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting, but it's also the stupidest thing I've ever... Ah! God damn it, Omen! That hurt!
Look, Liam, I'm a good person.
By all technical definitions, even Liam has to agree that Omen's behaving better than usual today. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm for putting her on the path of good.
I've sharpened all my weapons.
Good in quotation marks.
Let me bump up the fun.
Pump up the jams, pump it up.
Get your feet off the ground. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. I never noticed she had little, like, punchy spikes on her arm guards.
Oh yeah, she does have some punching claws.
That's neat, I like that. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around round tables of old. You also talk plenty shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain 2 fun.
These people aren't ready for triangular tables.
You gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? Omen and Doug are assigned to judge the competitive tarot tournament.
You and Zoe have time to kill and decide to tag along.
Are there normal humans in this monster world? No, humans don't exist. They are creatures of myth and legend.
I just realized I'm doing 4 characters.
Yo, judges!
Oh, well.
We need a ruling over here.
I didn't
Very
realize
shonen
that because I nominated myself for most of these.
Yeah, you took all the girls. You're the new Hinkle.
Oh, I didn't.
Gone
couldn't
volunteer.
help it. I already have a good Omen voice, and I just figured I could do this.
I didn't think Zoe would be popping up so much with me going after Doug, but I guess the game knows what I like.
Yeah, she does orbit him a lot. Not in that way. It's not that big.
What's the problem? I read a competitive zero climb in middle school. So I can probably help him.
My opponent cheated. He played a Knight of Wands, which could only be played during the fortune phase if it's in the future position. Unless I have an elliptical cosmic guardian on the battlefield, which I do. She's lying to try to get me disqualified. Oh, that was a girl.
She is very angry looking.
I mean, you just see a shonen character and you think guy because girls don't do cool things in shonen.
Some do. There's like 1 or 2.
The exceptions to the
There's
rule.
like 1 or 2 that are allowed to be badass. Unless they're old, then they get a free pass to be a badass.
Okay, I have no idea what most of these words mean, but not a street block for my day. But I got captured the rupert. It's only 74 pages long. I better get the gist of a speed read. BRB.
Who played this card here? I admire its avatar's rippling pectorals.
I played it. It's my Mercury card.
I see. You should win. The Mercury avatar is hot, both in the attractive way and the closest planet to the sun way. I thought Britain was closest to the sun. Ooh, what about this one? What's this guardian called? Venus, according to the text printed beneath that boobily-breasted bust of a cosmic woman.
Boobily-breasted bust.
Yeah, she's sexy. I'll sip her with Mercury. Their sip name will be Summer Lovin'.
It happened so fast.
Oh god, I'm just thinking of that. Adventure Time, or not the regular show.
Summertime, I'm loving it. Loving in the summertime.
Summertime.
Just replace the background music with that on loop.
That would be funny. The edit is just that for this entire bit.
All of this is irrelevant to the card game.
Are you for real?
Their love isn't irrelevant to me.
This conversation is cutting into your valuable flirting with your friends time. Figure out which player cheated so everyone will move on. Liar, liar, pants and fire. Light a bonfire. A karma audit. Well, let's audit the people. That sounds funny. I wonder how degenerate the devs truly are, because I would put an event, in quotes, in the game where Omen offers to get an Iron Maiden job, but you both have to figure out what the hell that could entail. That actually doesn't sound too far of line out for them.
I was going to say, that sounds exactly like something they would write. I'll give you a maiden job. And then the narrator's like, both of you have to spend the night trying to figure out what that actually means.
There's a lot of scraping, uncomfortable bending, but 8 hours later, you think you figured out what it does.
You've been poked in a lot more places than you ever thought you would be.
You wake up in the hospital and say it was a good night.
It was worth it in the end.
Let's conduct a karma audit.
Check this man's Reddit account.
You cast a spell to conduct a karma audit. The alleged cheater has a suspiciously low karma score.
He's been back banned.
It's not because I cheated. It's because I strangled a mailman last weekend, I swear. That's not better.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh. Or do you have any proof of this alleged homicide?
Yes. Look, I took these pictures for my collection.
Okay, these horrific crime scene photos seem legit. I believe that you didn't cheat. However, I have called the cops, and they're here to arrest you for that murder. Yep. Let's go, you sick, twisted dog.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. You set me up. I'll still win this match from prison.
Bye.
Actually, getting arrested disqualifies you from competitive terror tournaments for life. Bye! Fiona, being an evil murderer costs them the win. Let this be a reminder that evil is bad.
Nice job, idiots.
Personally, I simply would have not confessed to murder, but that kind of genius is what separates me from the average sociopath.
She's the advanced sociopath.
This is sociopathy. This is advanced sociopathy.
This is just sociopath further beyond.
I found the rule. It looks like a garden does allow the line of wands to be played during the fortune phase, but not when Venus is also in play.
This no longer matters. He just got arrested for murder.
Golly.
Oh, what a deep cheat, right?
I could not care less about the answer to that question.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. These new rules are pretty complicated.
Hard pass.
Think you're better off not playing with this game anymore, buddy. Seems pretty popular among murderers.
Y'all treat yourselves to some takoyaki to celebrate being great judges. And homicide detectives. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 boldness. I'm sorry, chat. You guys had the exact opposite by calling +2 bold and -2 smarts.
I have to ask, have you ever had takoyaki?
That's the little, like, squid balls, right?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they look
You have to
cool
get them
to
fresh,
try.
obviously.
Yeah. There's a few places that around here that, like, are selling ramen and all the other, like, more Asian foods, but I haven't seen takoyaki yet.
Yeah, some of the ramen places sometimes do it. I got it at the sushi place. It was a
Ooh.
conveyor place, but they also had like a second conveyor for like hot orders.
Ooh.
It was actually kind of neat.
I always wanted...
So like,
Yeah, you fish.
you good.
I was gonna say, I always wanted to try one of those, like, conveyor belt sushi bars, but there's none of those around here. It's just normal, oh, we'll just serve you sushi.
Yeah, I guess it's lucky because I'm kind of near San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I'm all there. Shima was there with me. That was during the Babs Con.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there was just these neat little. It's like, well, there's a conveyor belt that ran a bottom one that had a constant tray, and they would just do sushi and put it on there with a little dome over it so you could see it, and then reach in to grab it. And it's always safe.
Ah.
They also kept track of your tab slot to put your plates in.
I saw a video of a place that had that, and when you put the plate in the slot, it like plays a little bit of a Pac-Man game, and if you did enough and beat the stage, you get a little like toy prize out of a vending machine.
That would have been neat, but I don't think they did that.
Oh.
I don't think we also had enough plates, which was a little expensive. But I remember getting the chicken. They had like the breaded fried chicken.
Oh.
And then they got the takoyaki. Pretty good. Yeah, it's really hot, but it was a little hot and a little molten, but it was really tasty, especially with the mayo they gave it.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. What's this video? As it's an Asmongold video Pixel put up. I'll have to watch that. Check that later.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
Taffy Cat.
Activity. I guess boldness.
Boldness. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede! Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Guys, is the cat girl beautiful? I say yes, Pixel.
Everybody look at the Taffy D.
You're exploring the lobby with your friends when Omen comes with across a wallet on the ground.
What's this? A cache of money free for the taking? Dibs.
No, Omen. Remember what we've been discussing at the Redemption Arc program. Evil is...
Fun.
Nope.
No.
Inevitable in a godless world?
No, Nico. Evil is bad, and stealing is evil.
But this is not even stealing. The wallet was clearly left for me as a gift from the universe. An apology for the unfairness that is foisted upon me.
Wrong. Someone clearly lost this wallet. And what do we do when we find a lost wallet?
Apparently nothing fun like keeping it, so I'm going to guess eat it.
No, this isn't a domino. No, we're going to find its owner and give it back.
But that's impossible. There's so many people at this cavernous, sweaty convention center.
When you say finding the owner is impossible, I say you're just looking at the clues wrong. No case is uncrackable.
Right. We just need a good plan. Like...
I need a drink.
We should go to a bar, drown our sorrows in alcohol, probably get into a bar brawl. I can't remember the rest of the steps, but this should eventually lead us to a clue.
Yes. I vote for the plan with the bar brawl.
Enough.
No. Taffy D. Cat, help me come up with an actual plan to find the wallet's rightful owner, please.
Bottom one is creativity, I think.
Creativity or boldness? Well,
Or is writing a sad song creativity?
yeah, writing a song would be creativity.
Yeah, let's write a sad song. I want to be...
Say, now there's a Shakespearean solution to our problems. We'll find our missing owner just as Hamlet implicated Claudius.
That is a stretch, Liam. What the fuck are you even talking about? So instead of violence, we are resorting to theater to solve our problems? You artsy-fartsy types vex me.
I have the perfect cosplay. for
Yes, dibs on singing. I have the perfect cosplay.
You all write the saddest country song about wallets that's ever been written. Nico sneaks on stage to sing it.
I bought a brand new tractor, went to pay the hard-working man. But when my wallet should have been, there was emptiness in my hand. I fell to my knees and cried suey. I sang Dixie and began to weep. My wallet's in heaven and I'm in penniless purgatory.
A man in the crowd starts crying.
Damn, this hits home. I miss my wallet so much. The leathery tack to the hand, the way it looks stuffed with beautiful money.
Oh, how dull.
What a maudlin bore. We get it, you poor now. No need to be a baby about it.
Is this your wallet, sir? We found it on the ground earlier.
Yes, you found her. Dear sweet wallet, come back to me.
The guy caresses and kisses the wallet while crying. Oh, okay then. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 smarts.
My brain.
MVP.
I would not expect losing a wallet to be smart.
Well, it's not. You're losing your money.
Yeah. Let's get some charm. Let's bump that up. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Aw, so cute. For extra points, call the song The Mousetrap, another Shakespeare reference. What is that a reference to? You check them out, and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you 2 charm. You, Zoe, and Omen are debating the merits of the thigh sheath versus the boob sheath in RPG waifu clothing, when you hear Doug loudly gasp. I mean, of course the boob sheath is obviously the objectively superior one.
Holy moly!
I don't know about that.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree.
Apparently so.
Hold a minute. That's a misprint 1989 Han Solo action figure. I'm in the extended for the third E on us now.
It's hideous.
It's sure,
That's not what I wanted.
sure is. Hideous and rare. I've gotta have it.
Wait, can I have the 3-year hand, please? I've been looking for one for years.
Are you for real?
Sorry, dude, but you don't have tentacles on your merchandise. Finders keepers.
But finding this action figure is my dream. My parents died trying to get me one.
Your parents died?
Yes, the misprints have always been highly rare. So when they first came out, my parents drove to the factory that produced them to try and find one for me.
Back in 1989?
Yes. But they tripped and fell into a vat of molten plastic. Sorry, it's painful to talk about. I just think that owning one of the original action figures will help me move on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
It's also very hard to believe.
No, I'm serious. There's a whole lawsuit about it. Look at the back of the box.
Yeah, may contain traces of melted monster parts. Do not consume.
Who cares? My friend laid claim to the merchandise first, so heed my words and do what I say. Fuck off!
It's just on the table. I feel bad and look grossed out if I bought it at this point.
No, we had it first. Does the concept of dibs mean nothing anymore?
Dead parents or no dead parents, you want the damn 3-year Han Solo. Do something to invalidate this guy's sob story and get Doug the action figure. Liam mentioned how Hamlet caught his uncle with a play. That play was called The Mousetrap. Oh, neat.
Oh, okay. I don't think he'd like that first one very much.
Yeah. Offer to murder Doug's parents alone. Bring this guy's parents back by defying the law of equivalent exchange and performing person transmutation, the most forbidden level type of alchemy. Well, we gotta do that. I want to have.
You want to be Itachi or Full Metal Alchemist?
I want to have a cool robot arm or metal arm.
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that? The person transmutation is pretty high price to pay.
Yeah, I think the action figure would be enough to make me move on by itself.
Come now, you miss your tragic parent. You miss your parents so much that you invoke their tragic deaths to buy action figures. Let us do you one less worse, as I believe the saying goes, and reunite you with them.
You and Omen draw the transmutation circle and summon the Gate of Truth. Black hands and disembodied eyes come clawing out of its doors.
Great. Now these hands are going to take something in exchange for the resurrection. Probably someone's arm. Not it!
Hey, you only got one to spare. And so does she.
Don't look at me. I'm already down one arm.
Oh, jeez.
God darn it, I don't know. I'd rather not lose my whole arm. Maybe just a toe.
Fuck it. This is all for the orphan's benefit, so he should pay the price. Get him hands. Oh, okay. You do it and then force him to be the sacrifice.
I love it. The hands rip an arm and a leg off the screaming stranger. Damn, he's got expensive parents.
He's got two, doesn't he?
The gate vanishes, leaving behind two horrible creatures. They convulse, vomit blood, and scream the screams of creatures with no vocal cords. Haunting. What is this? What have you done?
Look, parents and son, finally reunited.
I think with the fire god.
For a good cause. Zoe, please authorize this form for redemption arc program. I'm stating that I did something nice today.
You may have ruined that dude's life, but now Doug can keep his action figure. The law of equivalent exchange looks satisfied to you. You gain 2
Enjoy your new
charm,
parents.
but lose 2 boldness.
You are negative.
I'm becoming as nice as Doug.
Enjoy your new parents, sir.
Enjoy your still melted parents. Welcome back, Dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely.
I am gonna choose the music sound of
This one?
Arcana, no mercy.
No mercy.
What
The moon. During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects. Please let them be skibbity sound effects. It's a toilet.
It's just gonna be toilet flushes. The gun coming out of the toilet is very fun.
Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. I gotta go for the weird village, because I kinda got cheated out of it last time. Shake-a, shake-a. A little acorn. This item gives your character a new job, changing their visual appearance. Oh?
Interesting.
So I'm the one that gets changed, I guess. Always a pleasure to take your money. Come back soon. Day 3.
And they say cats can't draw.
Oh, you're pom-pom now.
I'm Pom-Pom. Sweet,
Yay,
now
Pom-Pom.
I'm the bachelor. What's this red flag you can't let slide on a first date? No, the chalky milk.
I can't tick the bottom right in all good consciousness. My character, Black, lives in a sewer, and I'm dating him. Oh god, it's between the bottom left and top right.
This is a Ratatouille. Yeah, at that point you just date the rat.
It's got to be chalky milk. That one's just
The chalky milk.
on a single cow.
Fun.
Why haven't you finished the big project you told everybody out? Stop calling me out, game. I want to fuck a lot of people for an ancient curse. A creature living under my bed told me I should wait. I don't want to be rude, frown. Big oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened, as they should. Well, I mean, it's calling me out, so I gotta be honest. I want to fuck a lot of people first. Very fun.
Very fun.
I'm even less bold now.
Boldness is for cowards. Farts, of course. I guess more creativity. He's having fun.
Yeah, creativity. Once you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation.
Oh, this one here.
Then you draw a Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and call it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. You also give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve 2 creativity for your successful boob storming. Khazard hasn't finished any big projects because the sun told him not to. As if I would listen to the sun. Later, after waiting in line for 46 minutes, but who's counting? You, Ullman, April, and Liam have made it to the con security checkpoint.
You step through the metal detector, sir. Certainly. I don't have any metal on me, but you may find a dangerous weapon on my person if you conduct a more thorough search. Are you hitting on me? What? No, absolutely not. God, no.
Fart noise.
Just one over would have been enough, jeez.
Okay. Well, if you're done assaulting my partner's self-esteem, you can be on your way.
This is the definition of ineffectual security theater. You didn't even confiscate this. A book? Not just any book. It's The Abolition of Work, a dangerous, incendiary essay that forces the reader to reevaluate everything they think they know about our rotten system. I think Liam needs to be punched in the arm again.
What makes it a weapon? Are you going to throw it at someone's head?
No, but I may throw it at someone's mind. I'm confused. Is your friend stupid or something?
No. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't properly convey the thought-provoking ideas of the essay. Allow me to elaborate.
It's very subtle.
This isn't gonna end anytime soon. You need to convince the security guards to take Liam's book. You guys really should have eaten Taco Bell before starting the stream, but their $5 chalupa box is too good of a steal.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
Baja Blast, which is less important because you can buy it everywhere, but it's just more special from their fountain.
It is better from a fountain. It's just true about all the soda.
Yeah. Mountain Dew is interesting. I saw a commercial. They have a new mango-flavored one from Little Caesar. They're just giving every
There's
restaurant its own unique flavor now.
Yeah, because KFC has one.
Is it grape
I know
flavored?
No, it's like honey.
Oh.
It's like honey peach.
Ooh, that actually sounds really nice and refreshing.
Yeah, it's kind of. Oh god, sorry. There's a couple gas stations too that have their own unique. They got like Circle K got this blackberry flavor.
Interesting.
God, I've had so many different kinds of Mountain Dew in my life. Anyway, let's. Guys, reading club. That's smarts, obviously.
Did you know Taco Bell is banned in Mexico? Why? It
That
seems so
doesn't surprise
perfect.
me. It's probably like trying to represent Mexican food when it isn't.
Oh. It's like, oh, this is
That's
too
just
low
an
quality
assumption.
for us.
Yeah, your food sucks. Go away. Haven't you seen movies about crimes? They always carve holes in books to hide guns and drugs.
True. It's in tons of movies, which means it definitely happens in real life.
Right you are, partner. That's probably why they invented books in the first place. Let's take a look in here.
No, wait.
The book is hollowed out, but rather than finding a weapon inside, the officers find another book?
The cruel but very hot prince?
The prince stared at me with his problematic but very hot eyes. He smirked at me in a way that made me forget all of the terrible things he did just yesterday.
Damn it, this is so embarrassing. I wish everyone else was dead. Why would you hide a book inside of a book? Is it secretly drugs?
I know I do the cruel prince like a drug. Jokes aside, I must point out that there are some impeccable abs on the cover of this other novel.
Omen stares intensely at the cover. April and Liam do too.
Stop lusting over that book, you three. That's it. I'm confiscating it.
Yeah, carrying a guns into a public event? I could get behind that. But we gotta draw the line somewhere, and that somewhere is at erotica.
Look, Liam, they took your book. Just like you wanted. You must be pleased. Remind me of the title later. I want to peruse it. The abs intrigue me. I got you.
You all enter the con and gain 2 FUD from Liam's guilty pleasure, but lose 2 smarts. The Cruel Prince's abs will give you many things, but smarts aren't one of them.
Yeah.
Pom-pom, let me bump my smarts up a little. He's staring into my soul. You sit down and watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options, like insurance salesperson, horse with nice shoes, and Steve. Oh, I'd love to be Jack Black.
Steve?
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. Grab some popcorn and make one last dash to the restroom, because you, Liam, Doug, and Zoe are about to see the exclusive premiere of the new Rat Girl TV show.
I can't believe this little webcomic made it so big. Rat Girl is such an inspiration to girls like me who are also little freaks.
God, that orange is a cum icon. I don't think I like that sentence, Pixel. The lights dim, and the opening title plays. Rat Girl, brought to you by Redboar. Another Hubble webcomic sold out to a drink conglomerate. Is there no escape from the claws of capitalism?
I'm sure wanted that, boy. Get the next button.
Ugh. Try that again.
Ain't sure wanted that, boy. Get the next button product placement sometimes. Like Wangware's Rambo.
The show opens on a were-rat draining a can of Redboar. Suddenly, the can transforms into a bottle of water. What?
My Red Boar turned into disgusting water. Water that lacks all the nutritious chemicals that make Red Boar the superior beverage / engine fuel. The camera pans over to a villain with faucets for hands. You're too late, Rat Girl, he cackles. No one will be caffeinated now that Big Aqua is here. You fiend, Rat Girl squeaks. Everyone needs their daily dose of productivity in a can. Taste my fury.
Okay, I was wrong. This is nearly as fun as red water.
Yeah, let's fail. I'm thirsty anyway. Thirsty for a can of delicious, hard-pumping Red Bull.
Why did you say that?
Huh. I'm not sure what came over me. I guess marketing messes with your brain.
It might be messing with Doug's fashion sense as well. How long have you been wearing a Red Boar brand jacket?
What the fudge?
What? I don't know where this came from. It looks kind of cool though, right?
Not as cool as Liam's Red Boar neck tattoo. What is happening?
Shit, I never seen product placement this powerful. It's almost as powerful as Red Boar's guaranteed 5 hours of non-stoppable energy.
Unstoppable. That's good. That's actually good for like a tagline.
Surrender to the magic taste of Red Bull. I've been saving this penny.
Well,
Oh, so our streams.
It's gonna hurt the stream, but let's think some very non-advertiser friendly thoughts. Come on, everybody, let's do it together.
Just imagine you were Hinkle. Looks just gonna be mad at that one. Penny's right. Become ungovernable. Big, nasty, depraved fuck.
Oh, jeez. This isn't my forte. Is thinking about not replying to a text message enough?
No, Doug. Go all in. Think about cuss words. Think about gore. Think about exposed nipples.
Egad.
Oh, that's almost as bad as hand holding.
Don't be ridiculous.
It won't work. Sex and violence are hot advertising strategies for today's crass youth. Haven't you seen those insurance ads with the big-breasted anime girl?
You mean insurance, Chad? Never. I have a bumper sticker. Never had a bumper sticker. Only had a car to put it on.
Doug's too far gone. We have to save ourselves. Think about murder. Think about dead babies.
I think we're just giving them ideas. Redboard just tweeted about an ad bragging about how their energy shots pose an awesome risk to children and wimpy unborn babies.
We'd be unborn.
It's pointless. Brands are just too edgy to out-edge now.
So this is how it ends. After all these centuries, I finally meet death in the form of a late capitalist curse.
Well, if I have to go, at least I'm going with my friends.
Yeah, I will never forget our friendship, even if it legally becomes property of Red Bull.
Oh, what the hell. I love you too. You all hold hands and bow your heads to accept your fate. But then... Wait, something's changed. I haven't thought about anything trademarked in 90 seconds.
Fuck yeah!
The spell's gone. We must have been so cheesy that we crossed the line into cringe. And brands are so focused on being cool, coming off as cringe is their biggest fear.
So we can repair brands for doing friendly and cringe? That works for me.
That might work for now, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before Red Boar and its ilk engage in performative cringe too.
I'll take a win where I can get it. Come on, let's go to the farmer's market. Eat something without a barcode on it for once.
You gain 2 boldness for your lewd thoughts, but lose 2 smarts. No, I'm not negative anymore.
You'll just settle.
I'm average.
I guess I could get some charm. A
Charm.
little low.
At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own 2 charm. Cons are a great place to buy all the merch you could ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fanzines.
Hi, can I please interest you in any of you buying a fanzine?
No, thanks.
Oh, let me buy one. She said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to ignore such a polite damsel in need.
Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell 20 of these fanzines before the end of the day, or I'll die.
What? No way!
What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed?
No, I've seen this before. The mob must have kidnapped this woman's child, and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fanzines. We have to help her.
What? No, she's obviously lying. She never even mentioned the mob.
Come on, Liam. We have to help her sell these zines. Think of the children.
Liam, you're always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob and you want to walk away? I must either fight evil or be evil. Your choice.
Okay, fine. I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fanzines than to make you shut up.
Yay!
3 hours later. Damn, selling these zines isn't as easy as I thought it would be.
Indeed. I've been reading them and they are unfathomably bad. Perhaps the seller deserves to die at the hands of a cursed mob.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Taffy D. Cat? Let's go all in and think of a way to sell these zines.
I feel like that's creativity. Maybe the other one is?
Recipe, I would say creativity or smart.
I'll go with that recipe. I like cooking.
Yeah, cooking's fun. Have you guys ever played the pony game Delirium? I bought recently for cheap and haven't played it yet, but advertised a top-down shooter. I have Pixel. I also streamed it way back in the day of my early start of streaming. It's pretty fun. Though I think they've done a lot of updates since I last played it, so there's probably more cool stuff. It's neat. It's a spooky little pony game.
That is so incredibly stupid.
It might be, but the beauty of it is that the recipe calls for all 20 zines, so we only need one person to fall for it.
And didn't you teach me that the internet is a place where monster-kind stupidity reaches new lows that you never thought possible? Then you showed me a video of someone slapping a moose's butt for the meme, only to immediately get kicked in the chest and die. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, isn't that the video that spawned the moose slapping challenge?
I guess you have a point.
Surprised Hasbro hasn't raised it to the ground. Yeah, they don't really have a foot on there, because you know, they don't own the concept of tiny horses. I think it's only when you use the names, because the names are trademarked. But yeah, you can.
Even then, if you or went to a, funny enough, at Babs kind of went to a panel about the small one. You're talking about you can use the name so long as that character is basically not identifiable at all with the actual canon version, I guess.
So it's you can't. So as long as you're not mistaken with the official product rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember way back, I think around 2014 or something, there was like another tiny horse show being made that was 3D animated, and I remember there was just a lot of talk about, wow, I'm surprised Hasbro is letting this go through, as if people didn't know that horses are a real creature that anybody can use the concept of.
Man, small talking horses? Oh, man, who's never thought of this before?
You post your recipe and wait a few minutes. Soon, you found your mark. Yo, what up, chat? Ya boy Riz is here trying the viral zine souffle recipe. Get the ingredients with me. You're seriously falling for this. Do you think the zine souffle will even taste good? Or be edible? Keku, I sure hope not. I can't tell if that's a typo or it's supposed to be like an emote.
I've always heard that pronounced Kek W, but...
I plan to eat it later on stream, and if it's edible, I won't make for good content. Later, haters.
Liam, you were right about the denizens of the internet.
Unfortunately. I wonder if that guy died doing the moose slapping challenge. Who knows? The important thing is that you sold all 20 zines and maybe saved a kidnapped child. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm. Let me... what do we got? Fun or bold? Well, I don't want bold, so let's get fun. Play and go. Ah, because we're a mango. Haha. Wait, are we a mango? Or a persimmon of some kind?
I don't know.
You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Ah, just kidding, you fell asleep. What you did get to read of the manual was too fun. Very disturbed by Nico's outfit, mostly because it's a pretty cool concept. Oh, it's pretty cool, how is it disturbing? Or are you just disturbed by how skin tight it was? Zoe's set to compete in the finals of the Pokemon's video game tournament. You, Nico, and Doug go to watch her win.
Hey!
You're the Wampa fruit from Crash Bandicoot. I'm going with that now. Scruffy.
Oop, sorry.
Hey, Zoe. Good luck out there today.
Hey, I think I'll do pretty well. I went with STEM work with an interest in the fine arts. Bill.
That's great. I'm really excited to cheer you on. I spent all day researching Pokemon so I could be the exposition character that explains all the rules while you win the tournament.
Oh, you're the best.
But despite Zoe's good party comp and your support, her first round is pretty rough.
Huh?
you struggling so much?
Aha! Exposition time! It looks like her opponent's running a frat bro comp. Their Pokemans know the Party Night move. Party Night starts a party that lasts for 5 turns. All of Zoe's nerdier Pokemans are at a disadvantage for being out of their comfort zone.
Oh, jeez.
What? That's terrible. When did Pokemon become a hard game?
All of Zoe's Pokemans go down, from the woman with 4 dogs and a PhD in quantum mechanics, to the biomedical engineer who's super into anime.
I got creamed. Not in a fun way.
Oh my.
I'm gonna need a better strategy for round 2. Any ideas, fam?
I don't know. I'm still recovering from the idea of being trapped in a party night for 5 turns.
Don't look at me. I only learned enough about this game to dump exposition about it. I have no idea how to play it.
Henning, what do you think I should do? No pressure, but you're kind of my only hope.
I also like we're getting a Pokemon tournament when Hinkle's not here. So you remove all the specs according to every rom-com. The moment a nerd takes their glasses off, they become substantially more appealing. Well, we gotta go for the glitch. We have to bring Missing Norman.
What the fudge?
Come on, you panic. What's wrong?
I know, Doug. Think about it. What if I win and everybody chants, Zoe, Zoe?
And then I'll say, ha, you never expected this, because no one expects cheating in a tournament.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be epic. So epic that it will probably forgive me for cheating.
You go online to find and download a Missing Norman. Its unstable code puts Zoe's game at risk, but no risk, no gain. The battle begins. Party night happens, and Zoe's Pokemon get anxious, but Zoe calls it back and sends out... Norman? Says the enemy Pokemon. Long time no see, bro. We thought you went missing. Hey everyone, Norman's back! All the enemy Pokemons gather to toast Missing Norman's return. Missing Norman opens his mouth, and a plague of glitches pour out and breaking everything. The enemy Pokemon scream as their reality dissolves, their digital souls corrupted beyond all recognition. We're just
it's Pibby, you guys.
I was just gonna say. The referee lifts Zoe's tentacle. We have our winner! But she cheated! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail?
He's playing remotely.
Did she? I don't know, man. I'm just a con volunteer. I don't know shit about this game. I want to keep this simple. If one team has been rendered unusable, that looks like a win to me. Woo! Hooray! Zoe! Zoe!
You're right, Zoe. It was worth it.
Just a reminder, cheaters never win, except in Pokemans and politics. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
Pokemans and politics.
Smirts. At this point, you'll get a full screen animated CG of you guys raw dogging Omen, but Hinkle won't be here for it. Now, if it's Hinkle not being here for it, it's gonna be of April.
April.
Yeah,
I mean, Bruce already got that.
Yeah. Just like a clown car, she could stuff a lot into her.
You'd be surprised how hard you could suplex that clown.
You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing, and this is, I guess, a fitting sound, unfortunately. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you learn more about the panelists' fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. You, Oben, and Leah meet Nico at the main stage, because they apparently have cookies for you all. Yum! Hey, so how mad would you all be if I told you I don't have cookies, and I actually asked you to come here because I signed us up to compete in a game show?
Quite mad, considering I aborted an excellent nap to come here on short notice. This is a hypothetical question, right?
I aborted a nap. Do you want the prince or should I take him?
Sure, I'll take him.
So wow, we haven't seen this character in quite a few games.
Welcome to Suddenly Game Show, Tag Team Trivia. I'm your host, and Hinkle, for those who are wondering, the Interdimensional Prince. Oh, that. Damn it, Nico. You're lucky I can't stab you on live TV.
Nico, for your safety, I think you should be on my team.
Yeah, let's do this.
Your category is the future of Jeopardy. What will be the capital of the Republic of Florida 100 years?
I want to see a game show with this concept now. Ask questions and then like 10 or 20 years later see who won.
Trick question. Florida isn't a republic.
But it might be in 100 years. I think the answer is Constantinople.
Correct. Constantinople will be due for a comeback in this century.
What?
Nailed it.
But now our second team has a chance to steal your points.
I'd rather steal Nico's liver if it's all the same to you.
I guess that's fine. No. Wait. My lawyers are shouting into my earpiece that we can't do that. Bummer. However, since you had to go second, I'll give you an advantage by letting you choose your category. What will it be? Let's do history.
Historical quote.
Spicy choice. Here's your quote. I'm gonna slam my Trojan horse to the gates of your besieged kingdom and leave your citizens screaming all night long.
That's a good one.
Wow, those lines sound truly epic. Sure they were spoken by a brave warrior.
A brave, strong, sexy warrior.
Oh no, the words are turning me on. Maybe it is sexting.
But there's no mention of genitalia. Though I suppose the Trojan could be a double entendre.
Curse the modern era and its confusing names for contraception.
There's only 15 seconds left on the clock.
Shut up, or there will only be 15 seconds left of your life. Certainly makes me horny, but if I am aroused, that could not possibly be a bad line.
Flawless logic. That's more of a matter of opinion than a trivia question.
Then it is a trick question. This is in fact a good sexting line.
You are correct. In fact, that line was my own line. Wink.
Oh, good one.
Good enough for a date, you tall, terrifying seductress.
How to put this delicately? I would rather kill everyone in this room and then my...
Ouch. You won the game, and you got to see the prince get owned on live TV? It's not even your birthday. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm. If I'm aroused, then a horse is definitely involved, Khazard 2025. Let's hope that's not taken out of context. Let's see. My fun has skyrocketed. I don't think I need to touch that for a while. Let me... let's bump the creativity. It's just me. You're looking outside the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down. Hey, welcome to the Smoker's Lounge, one of them says to you. There's no Smoker's Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Want a puff? He asks. You said too many PSAs to say yes to drugs, but you strike up a conversation with them while they get high off their asses. They have interesting opinions on snacks, ASMR videos, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Listening to them and inhaling their weed fumes gives you true creativity. Later, you're searching for an open bathroom, but what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on a Shea lounge.
Come on, Liam. You gotta dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink?
I'm not answering that.
The muse could come from anywhere, Liam. Please respond.
Zoe, you know I'm happy to let you mine me for content for Liam Prom, your fanfiction where every character is an alternate universe version of my illustrious self.
Ooh, nice serious snore drop.
But I still have some dignity left to maintain, you know.
Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content. Content like your biggest kink. Subject being unrelieved. Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket.
Dousing me with ice water isn't going to make me talk. For all you know, that could be my kink.
Doug, write that down.
Crap.
I dropped my notebook in the ass bucket.
No!
Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, you love for them to wrap this up and move the Shea Lounge out of the bathroom so you can piss. So, ask a question Liam will actually answer. They're doing this in the bathroom. Liam, recount a dream of yours. If it's boring, make up an entertaining one. Keeping in mind we designed a zany character based on your answer, would you be open to sharing? I gotta go with the fear one. I mean, dreams are tempting, but I want to see Liam's deepest, darkest fear.
No.
I'm not going to share my deepest fear.
Why? Is it talkers?
What?
What? No, where would you even get that idea?
Yo.
It's okay to be afraid of tigers, dude. I'm afraid of them too. There, I said it.
I'm proud of you, Doug. That was very brave of you to admit.
Yes, good for Doug. However, I am not afraid of tigers.
It's okay. You don't have to admit you're afraid of tigers. They're here for you whenever you feel ready to share.
Liam, look out! There's a tiger right behind you!
I'm not falling for that.
But there was a tiger. And it proceeds to maul Liam. And that's the
Maybe
story
that's-
of how Liam died.
So that's why he kept bringing up tigers. He's trying to be subtle about it.
JK, there was no tiger, but I bet I had you there. Oh, you silly narrator.
A world of
bitch.
Williams.
Fuck it. I'm making Tiger fearing Liam a character anyway. I'm very into the idea now.
Seriously? This is Panini Press Liam all over again. I told you then that I don't actually love paninis, and I'm telling you now I'm not scared of tigers.
Liam, where's the tiger? Run!
Damn.
Damn, he's good.
You gain 2 char for helping Liam face his fear of tigers, but you lose 2 creativity. Oh, and 10 bladder continents from holding your pee so long.
I'm gonna keep doing charms.
Charm. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh-woo face on the charger. Sold! You gain 2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's yaoi art stand. Hopefully he offers a friends and family discount. The 3 of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. If you had a friend that wrote fanfics about you and only you, would you still be their friend? Hey, if they were good fanfics, yeah. You know, you gotta be a quality writer. Scruff?
You good, buddy?
Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches, trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion, when I drew this.
Holy fuck. What is the matter with you? You look as if you two stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen.
I know.
Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought your yaoi hobby was...
Secretly, you told me twice just yesterday.
Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. Give you anything. I will give you $5. I will give you $5,000.
Sorry, I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? Decisions.
Let's draw some underwear on it. The world's not ready yet.
I don't know. Liam capable of containing such big energy?
Of course I am. I made this cock. I could just as easily unmake it.
We must try, because quite frankly, I am already considering stabbing you in your sleep, stealing your immaculate cock for myself. Thanks. Better be the best damn underwear you've ever drawn, Liam. Life is at stake.
Or, you know, Omen could decide to not stab me.
Have you met Omen? No matter if, but when.
Okay, let me focus. What would be powerful enough to contain this cock? Boxers? Briefs? Lingerie? No, it's not that simple. I've got it. He starts drawing frantically. 20 minutes later, he shows you all the finished product.
What the fuck is that?
His name is Shrek. He's a powerful ogre. I've designed a thong in his likeness. Only Shrek could contain such
The Shrek thong. I see. This Shrek is a mighty warrior guarding the prison of the forbidden cock. Goodbye, beautiful cock. I'll miss you, but at least I have Shrek's comforting presence in these trying times.
Isn't the internet wonderful? You all
Something alright.
You all stare at the beautiful Shrek thong. Only you four will ever know that it hides an even more beautiful drawing. One that no one will ever see. The secret has forged a lifelong bond in all of you. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. 'Tis I. Let me head to the expo, because I want to see the orange at the con. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Medicine.
You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers,
Hey, you need water. It's important to stay hydrated.
He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger, who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. You're walking the floor with April, Doug, and Zoe when you notice a man talking to a very sullen young girl. Surprisingly, April takes charge.
Hi, cutie pie.
I love her Garfield outfit.
How about I turn that frown upside down? With a balloon in it, just for you. Only $10. Each is 12 and younger.
Oh, so that's why she took charge.
Honey, look, this is April 1st. She's an idol and an influencer. Isn't she cool?
No offense, but I don't know or care who this lady is.
Maybe you'll care if this lady kicks your ass, you little asshole.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding. I love kids. I've never even killed one before. Honk honk. Dang, does that mean does your daughter really not want to be?
Boy, I'm just misreading all of these side characters.
No, you're right. It's my weekend with her, and I thought this would be fun for us to do together.
But Dad, I already, told you, I'm just not into all this nerdy stuff you like. I'm into cool stuff, like accounting. Accounting is the best. Yeah, I think accounting is fascinating. Does this con have any financial forecasting workshops or collectible checkbooks?
No, sorry.
No, sorry. We have a workforce with classes section. That count as accounting?
At least one of them has to be.
I'm sorry this has been a bust, honey. We can leave. I'll buy you a new calculator on the way home to make it up to you.
Poor Dad. Surely there's something you do to help him connect to his weird, boring daughter.
Let's see. Take him to accounting con, or find a accounting isekai or something.
Accounting based.
Let's go for the accounting isekai.
Truck no.
Oh, totally. Isekais have surprisingly very done. There's God dies and reincarnates as video game. God dies and reincarnates as fence. Fence God dies and reincarnates as regular guy.
God, that would suck.
Well, that someone's ready to put an accountant spin on the classics. I'm fun. Oh, what about the anime about a guy getting added to the Yakuza has to become the accountant? And all the Yakuza and expect to hate young women.
But where's the isekai part?
I think you're talking about help. They got dead to the Yakuza and have become their accountant. The Yakuza are all inexplicably hot young women.
Yeah, that's the one.
I already knew about that one. I was hoping for something more age appropriate.
What about reincarnating in another world as a group of accountants dying of spreadsheet making act? But they're reborn as magical girls in a world riddled with villains, magic, and lots of government fun.
Holy shit, core memory unlocked. You grew up on Reincarnated in Another World as a power princess with my spreadsheet. You show the trailer to the girl and her dad.
It's a certified 90s classic.
Wow, they're calculating their gross margins in sync to power their audit energy beam. This looks cool, Dad.
Huh. And look at that blonde Sundari accountant. Yes, I think this is a show we could watch together, sweetie. What do you say?
Daddy has to watch the other one alone.
Father and daughter leave after thanking you for helping them bond over a weirdly specific anime. It's gonna be like that Robot Chicken sketch with the dad getting way too into Inuyasha.
There goes a weary. There goes a good deed in a... Oh wait, I didn't actually read that line.
Oh, sorry.
We did a good deed today. Sure, this whole thing made me realize something.
Gotta go.
You haven't visited the waifus with glasses section yet.
And so, you go mend your mistake. You gain 2 FUD for helping people through anime, and lose 2 charm. Trade places. Everyone choose an animal. Hedgehog.
Toad.
A what?
Toad.
Player order is decided based on how plausible it is that the selected animal has no soul at all. Well, we've seen Sonic.
Yeah.
And all dogs go to heaven.
We've seen Sonic.
Good point.
Toad. Don't really do anything. Just look ugly. Mean as that is.
Yeah, I'll throw it to you again.
Okay.
Oh, I even got a new orange background too. Fresh air.
Ooh, you think they'll have catnip?
Weird.
Oh no.
Well, sorry, but I gotta go sit with you.
Yep. No Doug lore this time.
Let's talk about the friend group.
SpookyCon friend group. You mean how the group was formed? Well, Zoe and I know each other from Spooky Academy, of course. Doug, I met through Zoe, and then April through Doug.
I was the one who brought Omen into the mix, as I'm their sponsor for the Redemption Arc program. I try to keep her close while she goes through the first steps of the program, so I convinced her to join us for the con.
That was nice.
Maybe. I just think that building good relationships can help her realize there's a better way of doing things. It was key for me, at least.
Good relationships like me?
Heh, sure, like you.
Okay, there's only Nico left.
You could say I brought Nico along, although it'd be more accurate to say Nico inserted himself into the group.
Wait, what?
Not so long ago, I started attending some improv classes in order to perfect my thespian skills. Nico attended that class too, and, well, they're quite the extrovert, you know? They sort of befriended everyone in the class except me. They tried, but I politely rejected their friendly advances. I made more than enough friends over 4 centuries.
Ah, the unstoppable, friendly force, immovable, unfriendly object.
And I would have won. But alas, one day, when I was with Zoe and Doug at a cafe, when Nico spotted me from across the street. Someone wiser would have understood I wanted to mind my own business, but Nico is surely more charming than they are wise. They came over to say hi, and before I knew it, they were making plans to meet up with both Zoe and Doug later.
Makes total sense.
You know what? That totally sounds like Nico.
It does, and I was irritated at first, but it taught me something. It taught me that sometimes, if you're patient, someone you find annoying can become someone you truly appreciate.
Like me?
Don't push your luck, you little jester. Look at you, tearing down Liam's grumpy walls. You keep chatting, and your silly japes steal a few more smiles from him. It's a good sight. I like how that links in with Nico talking about how he met Liam.
Yeah. I think let's go to the guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh! Yeah, let's sit by myself and visit a museum as an orange. You feel like spending time with yourself, so you decide to visit the local museum by yourself.
Oh, look! That painting has a boob!
Fun voice line. You're loving the con, but between all the crowds and activities and near-death experiences, this vacation is starting to feel like more work than real life. All that makes you really appreciate the quiet museum such as this place. You gain 2 boldness. No! I don't want to be bold.
Let's write a bestseller.
Almost time to find a date, but it's almost time to publish your comic. One final session to polish. What's legal but should be illegal?
Some of these are pretty funny. Yeah, let's do misusing the internet.
Yeah, let's keep people from missaying the skibbity riz, dropping those aura points like it's Ohio.
Gatekeep those normies.
Underrated activities for a third date. Punch cherry trees. Practice for the test. You gotta pass to get your kissing license. Studying contraception. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume, a thrilling page-turner.
Don Quixote.
You know, let's do some Don Quixote. I want to go fight some windmills.
Sancho, I tilt again.
Last day.
Let's get some smirk.
Smirked. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler, or are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense, you're a better fit for a dating sim anyways. You gain 2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. A lover also sounds like a subtype of grappler, when you think about it. Later, you're standing in front of Liam's hotel room door. He promised you an unforgettable evening, so you're giddy with excitement. And horny.
Ah, you made it. I hope you got energy to spare. I just set up the game.
Of course. Wait, playing a board game?
Hey, this is no regular tabletop game. It's Tender Buttons, this year's winner at the Erotic Board Game Awards.
That sounds slightly more promising. You sit at the table and throw the dice, eager to get to the good part.
Look and here I come.
It's the erotic dice Homer got in that one episode.
No, wait. You can't perform the sexy action yet. As per the instruction manual, you must first take a conditions card.
You reluctantly take one and read it. Earn 30 sexy coins to perform your assigned sexy action. You spend the next 15 minutes earning sexy coins. It involves an astounding, unerotic amount of resource management and some time spent in sex jail.
Alright, my turn. My erotic challenge card says, find out your sex challenger's favorite erogenous zone.
Finally. How are you gonna go about it? Trial and error?
Ha! Good one. But your intimacy meter is too low. I need at least 3 confession points before you tell me.
There's no need. I'll tell you now.
Ah, sweet Taffy D. Cat. It's clear the instructions have gone over your head. Let me go over them again. Slowly this time.
You zone out immediately as Liam embarks on a thorough explanation of this erotic game. It can only be described as the most bizarre foreplay you've ever witnessed. There's only one way out of this and into Liam's heart. Beat this game to get sexy and prove your bona fide board game skills.
I have to eat the damn pieces. Gotta think.
Eat the pieces. Liam keeps yapping on about the most unsexy erotic game. You grab a couple sexy coins and swallow them.
Ah, what did you just do?
You keep putting pieces in your mouth while raising your eyebrows suggestively, as if to say, these sexy coins aren't the only thing I can swallow.
Oh, I see. You're trying to distract me while my foreplay timer runs out. Nice strategy, Taffy D. Cat, but you can't fool me.
You try to explain you're being sexy, but the words get stuck in your craw. You're choking!
Sure, now you're going to tell me you're choking. Your tricks are getting stale.
Man, someone should report this game to the Safety Commission. You'd do it yourself if you weren't choking, possibly to death.
Wait, that purple hue on your skin is not normal on you. Crap, you're really choking.
You nod while dying. Who said you weren't good at multitasking?
Okay, don't panic. Let me try to remember the Heimlich maneuver. Oh, Fuck, I used up all my memory on the game rules.
Great. You're gonna die after the most boring date ever.
Come on, Taffy D-Cat. Don't die on me. We didn't even get to finish the match.
Liam panics and punches you under the lungs real hard. You spit out the pieces and fall on the floor. This is not sexy at all. Still panicking, Liam starts giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You don't need it anymore. But hey, you're not complaining. Wait, you're pretty sure CPR doesn't require this much tongue. It's not CPR! Liam is French kissing you! Now that is sexy! After you recover completely, Liam hugs you.
Taffy D-Cat, I almost lost you. Good thing I know a thing or two about first aid, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna report this game as a choking hazard. Rest assured, we're never playing it again.
Yes! You lose 2 smarts, but you gain 2 creativity because of your brilliant choke-based strategy worked. Let me bump up my charm just a little bit more. You buy a t-shirt with features the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you, even as a giant mascot. You get back to the stand to return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds. Unacceptable. What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it, and it forces the limits of your flexibility, but you gain 2 charm for striking such a pose. You're roaming the booths with Zoe, April, and Doug when you spot a booth selling cute plushies and other merchandise. Super kawaii, the signs around it say. Cuteness levels over 9,000. Prepare to bust an uwu.
Okay, my curiosity. I gotta see how kawaii this shit is. Come on.
You all pass more signs as you enter the booth. Not for the faint-hearted senpai. Abandon all hope, ye sussy bakas who enter here.
I don't know.
This seems kind of sketchy. Are you sure this is safe?
Of course it's safe. It's just a plushie store. Kind of a weird marketing tactic, though. Or it's a genius marketing tactic that makes you want to check it out that much more.
Finally, you enter the inner shop.
Talk about elves.
Huh. After all that build-up, it's kinda underwhelming. Yeah, these plushies are cute, but it's not sit a rainbow and pass out cute.
You haven't seen anything yet, says the vendor smugly. Do you think you can handle my most kawaii product?
Kawaii vendor, I need your most kawaii product.
You cannot handle my most kawaii product.
Only one way to find out. Lay it on us.
The vendor pulls out a black box and unlatches the padlock and shows you the most kawaii shit you've ever seen.
Fuck! You fucked up!
No!
No, it's too kawaii!
They all collapse, vomiting rainbows and glitter. These levels of kawaii are too much to be viewed with the naked eye. Do something before your friends fall into the cutest comas ever. It's no different from snake venom. Suck the kawaii out. Read the label. It's probably made by people under very non-kawaii working conditions. No, we must suck the kawaii out. Good idea. But honestly, you call any idea that involves sucking on your friends good.
Fuck. Whoa, hold on. Someone's sucking on my ankle.
You're such a silly goose.
Looks like Penny. What are you doing down there, silly goose?
Wait, let me guess. I think it's got a good understanding of Penny's quirks by now.
Huh?
I think she's doing nitro play. It must be the hot new craze.
Nah, I think she's trying to suck the excess kawaii out of my system. Like poison.
That is a choice.
Really? That sounds a little... Let's go with not smart.
Well, she managed to distract us from the kawaii overdose, so I guess it was kind of effective.
Nice. Doing stuff that kinda works is my specialty.
Ooh la la.
Hey, dude, yeah. It's my turn to get an ankle sucked.
Hey, what if we're not actually removing the excess kawaii? Why do you want it to...
Because she's clearly having fun with it. It's not a fetish or anything. Hunk, hunk.
You get back to suckling on your friends like a newborn piglet. They praise you for your heroism and your sucking technique. Big wins! You gain 2 boldness for being... You gain 2 boldness for being willing to suck out the kawaii poison, but lose 2 smarts.
Damn.
Imagine an
Brain
orange
go-
sucking on your ankle. That would be
Brain
terrifying.
deflate. Let's get a little bit of boldness.
Boldness? You're walking around with your favorite magic girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. You scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that awkward finger wiggle. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire internet cycle. You get memed, shitposted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting, and you stop being a cool when a CEO does the Magica head scratch in an ad. At least you still gain 2 boldness for surviving internet fame unscathed. Later, you're in your hotel room getting ready for your first real date with Liam. He invited you to a fancy brewery. Greetings, Taffy D-Cat. Ready to go to the Beetlery?
Yep. Which? Don't you mean the brewery?
No, the Beetlery. It's an experimental restaurant that specializes in edible beetles, crickets, and other bugs. Bugs are the protein of the future, you know. When climate change has killed off all the cows and chickens, you'll be happy I've already prepared your palate.
I like that show, though. Hey, are you still down to drive us there?
Actually, I had a better idea. I rented a tandem bicycle for us. Think of it, us steering in sync, bonding over the city's criminal lack of bike lanes.
Oh. How far away is the restaurant?
A mere 10 miles. It'll give us plenty of time for stimulating conversation. Note for the metric system users in the audience, 10 miles roughly equals way too many kilometers to cross on a bike.
Are you sure you want to bike that far? No offense, but you are not letting me.
Oh, don't worry, it's not a traditional tandem bicycle. It's closer to a motorcycle sidecar, where I sit on a Shea lounge attached to the side. While you're pedaling, I'll boost your morale by reading some of my poems. Some of this is unpublished material, you lucky dog. It's a good thing Liam's sexy, because this is shaping up to be the worst date of your life. Still, there's gotta be something that can somehow make this romantic. But what? It's a good thing.
These are.
Someone's written fan fiction. It's gotta be creativity or smart. Mariachis, I feel's gotta be fun.
Go with the top one.
Good thing texting and biking isn't illegal. It takes the entire ride to the Beetlery, but you finally manage to find a fic about this exact situation. Robbie admired Patrick's lips wrapped around a roasted millipede. With a smile, he slurped at the other end until their lips met. This is like someone who watched too much of Lion King as a kid.
Hey, Liam, want to go Lady and the Tramp on the millipede with me?
Sure, I thought you would never ask. That was thrilling, Patrick said. But you know what gives you even more tingles down under? He grabbed a handful of live ants and shoved them down his pants. Oh, the things you do for love. Fortunately, they carry daddy long legs here, so you'll have to make do. Taffy D-Cat, why did you just put a bunch of daddy long legs in your pants?
Tingles down under for me?
Are you having a nervous breakdown? Should I call someone? Who's your emergency contact?
You are, actually. You're the only responsible person I know.
Too true. Oh, aw. Oh, Pat, Robbie said lustily. He inserted a straw into the waistline of Patrick's pants. Maybe it's time for a little anteater roleplay.
Hey, Liam, want to do some daddy eater roleplay?
What the fuck is a daddy eater? Why are you being so... Wait a minute. Are you trying to recreate my old Pat Robbie fic?
What? You wrote this?
Well, yes. Sorry if the writing fell a bit juvenile, but I've always wanted to come to this place. I wanted to capture what a perfect date would look like.
Oh. Does that mean...
Yes, Taffy D-Cat. I'm having the time of my life right now. Thank you. Liam gives you a long, deep kiss that tastes like bugs. Totally worth shoving bugs in your pants. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 fun. Never say those words again. No promises, Khazard. Let's see, we got creativity or fun. Let's just bump that creativity to a nice even 20. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What can you do with this many towels? You only needed 1. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. You, April, and Zoe are stopped by the hotel room to freshen up, and you're surprised to see Doug chatting with someone inside.
Yellow.
Oh dear.
Wait
a minute. Awkward.
Hey, everybody, me and my new friend Pom Pom.
Wait, but you're me, and I'm you. What's going on here?
You guys have the stuff.
Who is Doug? I don't know. I met him outside and he asked if I had the good stuff. I've got lots of good stuff at the con, so I said he should come up and check it out.
Don't think he was asking about your vintage comic, bud. Yeah, the good stuff is usually code for drugs. Or so I've heard, honk honk.
Golly.
Oh, Donald, is this true, new friend?
Yeah, but you just said golly, so I'm guessing you don't have any. That's fine. I still got some of my own left. If anyone want to hit the slopes with me?
Oh, I'd love to go skiing.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes, but no.
I don't know.
I don't know if you should. Maybe we haven't seen a drug in real life before.
Only do drugs if you want to, Doug. And even then, only do them in responsible amounts with people you trust.
Responsible amount. That's not my style. We're doing an irreversibly fuck up your life.
Oh, no drugs for me then. You have fun with that.
No, I fucking hate doing drugs by myself. I'm not leaving until we all get fucked up. Until I die, whichever comes first.
Yikes, this is a tricky situation. You need to think of something other than drugs to do that'll satisfy this creep enough to make him leave. Get him to be an astronaut, or get him into a 6-book romantasy saga? Let's get him into that book. You show Pom Pom the first book of the acclaimed series, Field of Snow and Crows and Dough. That's a mouthful.
What is this? Got an accordion style brick of coke.
Oh, so it's a book.
How do you do book? Irene, you moron.
A lot of people don't know what books are in this universe.
They're Zoomers, can't be helped.
Hold on, let's not make assumptions. Maybe he keeps asking how to fuck the book. I personally recommend starting with...
No, I don't want to know.
No. What I mean is, how do you get high off? Do you tear into the strips, sort it? It's a suppository.
Oh, no. You just open the book and look at the words inside and transport it into other worlds through the magic of imagination.
So it's a hallucinant.
Goodbye.
Please say yes when you get out of here.
Apparently, the answer is yes. And later, you see Pom Pom trading the book for ketamine, so everyone eventually gets what they wanted in the end. You gain 2 fun for spreading the joy of reading, but lose 2 charm.
Because he didn't do drugs.
The last day of the con is here. Taffy, Leon.
No, obviously gotta go from Leon.
Me, I go for Doug.
Wow.
Doug.
Gonna do the Dougie.
Doug boy.
Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your great masterpiece together. It's time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it's a pumpkin girl! Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of someone who would explain to her what yeet means. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicably ability to transform into a tiger. There's the buff, ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mimimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, its lack of cows. Also neat, we finally get Mimimi art. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. She wants to fuck them all. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
It's very to the point.
No subtlety in this one.
Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I misused internet slang.
Take them. I've done a lot of voices tonight.
Oh, Jacques, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until chapter 53!
Very meta, this manga.
Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that. And also, fuck you.
Hey guys, what's happening out here?
To be continued.
He's just naked in the living room.
Yes. Oh, what a wacky sitcom, these guys.
Oh, these lads.
Oh god, a country bumpkin pumpkin? This will leave me almost as bricked up as that tomboy sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies. I didn't realize Plants vs. Zombies had tomboys.
That is a sentence.
Taffy D. Cat, you finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. A date to the after party, you say? Allow me to recite my answer in the form of poetry. Yours is an evening I'd be happy to join. Your smile stirs my heart and tickles my loins. It's a rough draft, okay?
Will you be my muse?
The after party was wonderful. Liam showed off 400 years worth of moves on the dance floor. And later that night, he showed you 400 years worth of moves in bed. Experience really is the best teacher. How many comics does this game have? 9 so far. Who knows if they'll add more. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
You want to be my date to the party?
Heck yeah!
Yes, 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 yes.
I love that normal text and a wave just passing across it. That's great.
Hey, oh, that sounds cool.
You make me shake all over.
The big orange. The after party was lit. Doug had more to drink than he's used to, and he wound up tearing up the dance floor. Turns out he's a solid dancer when he's not paralyzed by stage fright.
I thought you meant literally tearing it up.
As it turns out, the same is true for him in the bedroom. Hubba hubba.
Turns out you can both fit in that costume. No secret ending.
Oh well. 27 new events and 24 new
Can't always
outcomes.
get new ones.
Doing pretty good. Yeah, we got... I think we're only missing Nico and Zoe now for normal endings.
True.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. I became an annoying orange. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives, that gives me a cursed idea for the thumbnail now. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said we didn't feel a bit sad to leave all of that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us.
Unlike Hinkle, who isn't.
And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And reminds us that even as the years go by, we will always be ready to start. The annoying April egg. That'd be a cursed video. I wonder what we'll unlock after this one. I think we've gotten the most completion on this game out of all of them.
So far, yeah.
I'll be real, if they really want people to go with Liam, the devs should not have given him a man bud. I truly doubt even women like that hairstyle. Well, he is an extreme hipster. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
I like it's like the credits is just playing off the whole young and unafraid thing they've been doing as their tagline. I've never actually listened to the lyrics.
Also references, I think, different events you can find.
Yeah.
It's donation blood.
And the Kojima shooting Liam.
And the boxing.
Hey, Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, Splash Kaboom.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be. I didn't catch that until now.
I figured that's what it was.
How popular is this series? I can see it becoming an animated series. Well, they've made 4 games, and 3 of them have all been off of one Kickstarter, so the game is fairly popular. I'd probably put it up.
The hardest part is making an engine. After that, it's just art.
Yeah. I think the, I'd say it's pretty close to mainstream, I would say.
Yeah. Each game also brings in more income, so it feeds back in.
Yeah. And I think they've finally finished all their, what was the physical Kickstarter rewards they did, like the card game and the little statues and the body pillows. So now they don't have, that's extra overhead they don't have to worry about doing, and they can just focus on the games and new stuff.
True.
Unlocked a new plot line. A new outfit for Doug. A new outfit for Liam. 3 new comic genres. Oh wow, they're just throwing them all at us now. Art gallery. Let's see what our new outfits are. But first, success. Yeah, it's gotta throw the orange in for all of them. Got Doug, Liam, Omen, Bruce.
Best bug.
Someone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Just love that as the title. Oh, it's just gonna be orange and all of it. Can't get a read on this guy.
Stands menacingly.
We got the gacha waifus. Oh, that was it. Yep. It's gotta be pom-pom in all of them. Boy, what? I would not have guessed pom-pom from the hollowed out acorn gacha. Oh, he's got the red boar. Oh, he's got a clothes shirt on. Oh no, that ruins it. That's a horrible outfit. We got casual Liam. Nico, we got the shonen. Oh, we got even more belts going down the leg. And we got Ace Attorney. Wait. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh, so we got Blobber. Very simple mouth. Who else we got? We got the Prince. Oh, and that's it. Bench. It's gonna have... Yep. It's gonna have the orange with it. Oh, this cursed orange. Got the moon, and we got the acorn. We're knocking these out.
Well, it won't be long until we start running into repeats eventually.
Yeah. And then eventually someone's gonna have to take the do-nothing Daniel. For completion's sake.
Damn, Daniel.
Got Mimimi, Prince, Accounting Kid, Congoer 1, the stupid Congoer. I would figure that would have been horny Congoer. Got the figurine collector, Geek Dad, Jacqueline, Keaton Breams, Morty, The Note. That's my favorite character. Referee. First tarot player. Second tarot player. And that's all. Nice. We're a third of the way. Wow. A third of... Just under a third of the events. And very far from outcomes.
Yeah, there's 2 outcomes on every event.
Not counting the end routes that actually have a failure outcome as well for 4.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be a fun game to 100%, as well as all the previous ones, except
Yeah,
Monster.
we barely did Road Trip.
Yeah, we still gotta get like the other. We only got like 2 or 3 of those endings on that one. Well, this has been fun. Jacqueline is a new character in the next game. I'm gonna commission so much more to compensate the lack of content from the devs. The sad thing is, I think she was introduced in Monster Camp as like proposed playable character, but I don't know if they went through with it or not. So they've been keeping that in the back pocket for quite a few years now, at least 4 years. Alright, yeah, so we'll look at next week, see if we get Hinkle around, do this, or maybe try another thing to mix it up a bit.
We'll try to pull him in for Dokapon and MonsterCon.
Yeah, we'll continue up Dokapon Thursday. Get other things going. Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully he will not be distracted by his 3D waifu.
Hopefully.
Bigotry against Mexicans.
Hopefully we could pull him away from a theme park with a virtual theme park.
/ convention.
Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good weekend. Thanks for sticking around. See you around next time. Have fun. Oh wait, I always forget to do this. Let's see about Raid.
Good night, everybody.
Let's see about Raid Shadow Legends, since we had a lot of gacha theme stuff in this tonight. 1 person streaming. Wow. Well, it is late. Alright, I'm gonna send you over to this guy. Have fun, everybody. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Have a good weekend and a good night.
Enjoy your weekends, folks.
And see you all next time.